Hello and welcome to this color case instructional video. My name is Ryan and today I'm going to show you how to change the handles and latches on your 1510 or 1560 protector case. Now we have both of these cases here because essentially they're the same. The handle and latch sets are going to be the exact same parts. So we're really going to focus in on the 1510 and show you how to change that, but everything is going to apply for both cases, the 1510 and the 1560. So when you order a handle and latch set from Color Case, you're going to get a package that looks like this. Now inside, if I open this up here, there's going to be a bag with all of your handles and latches. We have this magenta set right here that we're going to put on this black 1510 case. Likewise, 1560 is the same exact set. This is a teal color, and we're going to show you what this looks like installed on the orange 1560 case. All right, so in our 1510, 1560 set, we're going to have one large handle, that's the side handle, one top handle, two double throw latches, and then it's also going to have a bag of pins. Again, this is the exact same set, just in teal. We have our large handle, double throw latches, and our top handle. And again, our bag has all of our pins. And as always, all of our handle and latch sets are genuine Pelican parts. These are made in the same factory as the Pelican cases in Torrance, California. And the great thing about Pelican cases is the parts are designed to be field replaceable, which means that if you break a handle or latch, you can really just replace it with a new handle or latch. And so all of our sets are designed to be a DIY installation, and it's an approved method from Pelican, and it's not going to void the warranty on your case at all. All right, so to do this install, you're going to need some tools that you may have around the house or you can easily find at a hardware store. First, we're going to use a hammer. We like to use a hammer with a soft face on it, just as you're hammering these pins in, just in case you nick the case. It's not going to do any damage, but any hammer will do. You're also going to need a nail set or pin punch. These are cheap and readily available at your local hardware store. One thing that's helpful is a drift punch. This is a metal drift punch. Again, you can get these online. At Color Case, we've actually made it really simple. We've created our own pin punch and nylon drift punch, which the nylon is nice because it's not going to scratch up your case. So these are available for purchase as well. Makes the install just really easy if you pick one of these up with your handle and latch set. And then lastly, we're going to need a pair of pliers just for pulling some of those pins out. All right, so the first thing that we want to do before we start knocking these pins out is actually determine the direction that we need to hit the pins. So on this 1510 case, on this top handle, generally speaking, that's going to be from the outside in. On the latches, it's going to be in the downward direction if it's standing up on its wheels. And then for this handle, it's going to be, again, from the outside in. Now, that's not always the case. You might find some variation on your particular case. So what we want to do is take a look at the pins and actually identify which side is which. And so that'll help us determine which side that we want to hit. All right, so as you can see, this pin has a barbed end on this side. And if you come in here and look at this side, that barbed end is on the inside. So we want to hit that barbed end out first. So we're actually going to hit this end, which is this smooth or tapered end, which is on the outside here. All right, so now that we've identified which side of the pin that we want to strike, I'm going to flip this over. And I'm just going to put this right in the center and then give this one strong tap. And that's going to come right out. All right, so now I'm just going to flip this over and do the same thing on the other side. All right, so likewise with our latches, we're going to look for barbed end. In this case, it's on the underside, and the smooth or tapered end is on the top side. Generally, the barbed end is going to be a little bit more flush with the plastic. You can see it's pretty flush. It really fills up that hole. And so we're actually going to put pin punch right down inside of that hole, and it kind of captures the punch like that. And give it a couple taps. I'll do the same thing down here. And I'll use my pliers, just grasp the end of this pin and pull it out, just like that. All right, and then lastly, we have our large side handle. So again, the orientation of this pin has the knurling on this side. Therefore, we want to strike towards the center, and we're going to be placing the pin on top of this smooth tapered end and driving it out towards the center. Flip it over and do the same thing from this side. And there you have it. All right, so now we're going to put our new handles on the case, and we're just going to reverse the process. I'm going to take my top handle and slide it in up here. And now I'm going to take my two small handle pins, noting that the knurling is going to go in last, and so I'm going to go the opposite direction as we took these out. So I'm going to push in from the center. So now let's take our nylon drift punch, set the case over like this, and just give that a couple taps, and then that's good to go. Do the same thing on the other one. Okay, so now with the top handle done, I'm gonna do the latches next, and I'm actually gonna flip this over. We're going to take these latches off and replace them with our new ones. And then I'll take the pins, and again, the knurled end is gonna go in last, so our tapered end is gonna be put in first. Now I'm going to take the nylon drift punch, give that a couple taps. There you go, that's your latches. So lastly, we just have to install our large handle, which is gonna go in like this. And we're gonna take our large handle pins. So I'm gonna put these back in the same way that they came out. And so our tapered end is going in first. Our knurled end is gonna be the last thing to go in. So take my hammer and drift punch, center that up, flip it over, and do the same thing on the other side. And there you go. All right, so this is your Pelican 1510 protector case in standard black color with color case magenta handles and latches. All right, so when you're changing out handles and latches on the 1560 protector case, the process is gonna be exactly the same. However, on this case, these pins were actually installed from the outside in. So on this case, we're gonna have to hit down from the inside out on this bottom one, and from the inside out, when we flip it over, we're gonna hit this way on this one. But you just wanna double check so that you hit the correct end of the pin. So I'm gonna take my hammer and pin punch, and I'm gonna hit down on this side, and then I'm gonna have to flip it over in order to hit on the tapered end on this side. I've got this one coming out from the outside. If I flip it over, this one's also coming out from the outside. I have the pin here. I'm just going to push this back in from the outside. I mean, I can give this a little bit of a tap just to get it started all the way in. So if I flip it, I'll do the same thing from this side. I'll take my new pin and just hand push that in there, punch. And while we have it like this, I will put our large handle in, and I'm going to do these from the inside out. That's how they came out. There's the second one. So the last thing we have to do is the top handle, and then I'll take our small top handle pins. I'm gonna go from the inside out. It's gonna be on the inside. Just gonna take our punch and tap that in, tap that side. There you have it. That's our orange Pelican 1560 protector case with color case teal handles and latches. All right, and so that is how you change the handles and latches on your Pelican 1510 and 1560 protector cases. If you'd like to get a handle and latch set, just head to colorcase.com. We have a lot of different colors, and in the next video, we're actually gonna show you how to change the trolley on these cases to actually match your handles and latches. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.